Hey girls!
Hello!
Welcome to Laugh or to Cry. How are you guys feeling today?
I'm pretty good. Haley is back, everybody.
I'm back.
Haley's back!
Worry no
very
longer.
Yes.
Here I am.
We were lost without you.
I know.
I know. It was rough.
Our
We
Paul
got
Mescal correspondent.
Truly.
On the week that we needed you most.
And listen, I was in mourning.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
I've recovered from it, and I have a new plan to move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
was
want to
it?
explain it?
And so I don't want this to live online forever, in case this actually does work out.
Right.
But let's just say I get a job at the agency that represents his sister,
Perfect.
who's a musician, and she's wonderful. Hi, Nell Mescal, if you're listening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
We love ya.
We
do.
love the songs. Let's say I get a job there.
Yeah.
I work for her management team. Oh my god, me and her become best friends.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, now we're sisters-in-law. Because guess what? I married Paul Mescal.
Mm-hmm. See, this is hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetically, this is not a real
Not
plan.
a real plan. Just hypothetically. This could work.
Hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fan fiction we're working on.
Yeah, just a little one.
I'm just workshopping.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Thank you.
How was everyone's weekend?
I had a great weekend.
You
We had
as
the
well.
same weekend.
Yeah, Ava and I did have the same weekend. Our friend
Wow.
Adelie was in town, which is very exciting. Shout out to Adelie.
Mm-hmm.
We miss you already.
Yeah, it was so fun. I treated it kind of like I was on vacation.
Same.
Like I just
I love that.
let go of any sort of like responsibility
Yep.
I had, and I was just like, well, I'm here, and I actually live at Rich's house.
Yep, we did just stay here at all times.
It was just delightful. Like the funnest thing about having someone visit you or you going to visit your friend
Funnest.
is that half of it. Yeah, I said funnest and I meant it.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to feel the word in your soul and let it out.
I did
Fair.
think about it before I said it, and I went forward with it.
It's okay.
All right.
I support you in your word choice.
The most fun thing
Thank
about like going on a trip just to like your friend's hometown or them coming to you is that half of it is like going out and getting breakfast and eating and stuff, and the other half is just sitting on the couch hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it's so nice. Like we had 2 p.m. movie times.
Yes, we did.
So on Saturday we watched Crossroads.
Of course.
Yes, the Britney Spears
Classic.
classic.
It was wonderful. I didn't remember how like problematic some of it is. Like
Well, yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole movie we were debating how old is this man that's driving them across the country. We settled on 24 at the youngest,
Yeah,
and she was 18.
a little concerning. Yeah, at least she was 18. We'll give it that.
Yeah.
But yeah, some concerning elements to that, but still a fun time.
Yeah, he was very protective, which we liked, but I did want to note, we did notice at one point she's dancing with a guy in a club and he's getting handsy. She goes, no, I don't want it, like, leave me alone. So the love interest goes and, like, punches the guy. They get in a fight. They get back to the hotel, and he goes, just so you know, I'm not mad at you for what happened.
Ooh.
For what? what
Mm.
did she do?
There was nothing. He shouldn't have been mad in the slightest. There was no reason. That was a wild thing that he said.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It took me aback. And then the next day, we
So back to your weekend.
Yes.
we gotta move on to the next movie, of course. Well, Ava, we were sitting on the couch watching Crossroads, and she goes, "Oh, you know what we should watch tomorrow? Coyote Ugly." It's basically the same thing.
I was just thinking that in my head.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It
Great
was delightful.
She also
I
did
love
think
that
Zoe
movie.
Saldana was in both movies. Turns out, no, it is Tyra Banks. It's
Tyra.
Coyote Ugly, of course.
But
Oh,
her
yeah.
name in the movie was Zoe.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I
anyway.
love that movie. The song. Oh my god.
Can't fight the moonlight
In my heart.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
It's so good. If we had had another 2 p.m. movie time,
Mm-hmm.
I said we should have watched Center Stage. Have you seen that?
I don't think I have.
You need to. Unfortunately, you do have to pay $3.99 on the internet for
Ugh.
it.
Yeah.
But it's so good. Zoe Saldana is in it.
Mm.
Love Triangle.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
You sold me.
gorgeous.
I don't even know the plot. You
Yes.
sold me.
Yeah, but that was super fun. And then we also we did leave the house.
We did, which was nice. The first day, Adelie wanted to go back to our college, of course, Belmont, because she
Mhm.
wanted to go to the bookstore to get an alumni car tag thing.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, fantastic, we'll go. We got proper bagel,
Wow.
which I hadn't been to in forever. Turns out we used to hate their coffee, but they have crema coffee now, which
They
is
do
a
have
coffee
crema
place.
coffee.
Yes, which is a coffee place that I quite enjoy. So that
Yeah.
was nice. But then we went over to Belmont, and she was like, "Didn't the Belmont store move?" And we were like, "Oh my gosh, did it?"
It did.
Yeah, they added a whole new building.
Oh, I know. I've been in it. It's like a cruise ship.
Oh.
Boy, did that experience test me
Oh,
emotionally.
I felt personally victimized when I walked in to that building. First thing I saw, gelato.
Yeah.
I said, "I'm sorry."
There were Fruit Loops in the gelato.
Yeah.
Like, where was this
They
when
had
I was
acai
at school?
bowls.
Not there. That's
Yeah. When Taylor and I did our closure walk,
there.
I think it was like the night after Halloween, which was crazy, by the way. We had to wait for our proper bagel orders. We were
Yes.
like, let's do our closure walk around Belmont. We snuck into a building. Sorry, Belmont. And then we snuck into that building, and it gives cruise ship energy.
It
Yes.
definitely does.
I was like, what am I on the
Atmospheric
Disney
seasonal.
like cruise? Like
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah, it was hurting my soul a little bit because we walked through the bookstore and they have so much more stuff now.
Oh my god, yeah.
Cute stuff.
Yes.
Like
Every color, every style, every font
Mhm.
you could ever think of, they have. When we were at Belmont, you could choose red crew neck or blue crew neck.
literally.
Or gray.
Or gray.
Yeah, if you were feeling spicy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Some
like
charcoal gray.
yeah, but I was like I was appalled
Mm-hmm.
by the whole situation
Yeah.
actually.
But
Yeah, they're living really large over
you have to
there.
remember, we help contribute to that.
Yeah,
You're
I
welcome,
guess.
future students.
I know.
I
but
guess. No, truly, it's insane.
yeah, it hurt.
It's
It hurts
wild.
my soul.
And I love that they still email me being like, you're an alumni. Donate money. No,
no,
I won't
Where-
be doing that.
I'm not reaping the benefits.
that's so
Haven't we
true.
given you enough?
And they've given me nothing. I didn't have acai bowls at school. I didn't have a
No.
cruise ship class building. Well, oh my god.
Yeah, what did I get out of it? A degree in songwriting. That's on me. That is on me.
That
not
is your fault.
Making, but how is that serving me now?
Exactly.
It is
What
it
did I
is.
get? Anxiety,
Yeah.
debt.
Didn't we all?
You know what we got though? We got each other.
Oh,
We
Well,
would not
that's
have each
cute.
other
That's true.
without it.
that's true.
That's true.
I guess they can build as many cruise ship buildings as they want.
Right.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, so that was the start.
Was that
of
your
it.
first time back on campus?
No, it was just my first time in a while. Like
Mm.
that building hadn't been there
Yeah.
since the last time I was there.
Yeah.
So it did just look different. I mean, it still looked different last time I was there because they're consistently
Yes.
they're doing a takeover. They're taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That whole area.
Belmont is they're imperialists.
Yeah.
They're the Napoleon of the South.
They are.
They are.
She said what she
I
said.
hope Belmont does not come for me.
Oh my
I don't
god,
think they will.
Bob.
Belmont PR team, stand
Oh, it's
by.
not Bob anymore.
No, Bobby Fish is
Bobby
no
Fisher
longer
is not there.
Different person.
And so we don't have to worry about it.
That's true.
Yeah,
Because
not our
we don't have a new
problem.
guy. But that was a fun walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
We did do other things, mostly eat places,
Yeah.
of course.
What
Fun.
else would we do?
We
Where'd
did
you
go
go?
back to the same hotel twice. Once to go to their rooftop bar and once to get brunch the next day.
And boy, were both experiences delightful.
What bar?
Waymore's, we went to Tall Tales, their rooftop, and then they have an all-day cafe. It's on Gallatin.
Oh,
It's so
it's
nice.
so pretty. I was thinking we need to throw some sort of like party
Yes.
on the roof.
The roof,
Wonderful.
we were saying, looks like the scene in High School Musical 3 when they do Can I Have This Dance?
Shut your
No,
mouth.
it literally is like that.
It's so romantic. I love
Okay,
it.
so like 50th episode, we'll throw a party there.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
fun.
I love that.
That's fun.
And you've heard it here first.
you heard it here
You were
first.
invited.
You are invited. Not really, because, but.
Well,
No,
listen.
we'll send out invites.
we'll send an
Yeah.
invite. I'll get on Canva.
Perfect. But their breakfast the next morning, also delicious. I had pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in forever. They were spiced pancakes.
Ooh,
I know.
fancy.
Very good.
Oh my gosh, speaking of spice.
Yeah.
I have to say, you guys, I've become the person I never thought I'd be. I had a pumpkin spiced flavor beverage.
Good.
It's August.
That's okay.
You know
You know, every summer, everyone is so shook that pumpkin spice drinks get released in August. At this point, let's just embrace it.
Well, so here's the thing, you guys, is that last week in Nashville, it was fake fall.
It was.
It was fake fall. It was like 70 degrees. There was a crispness to the air.
Mhm.
And Starbucks said, oh, hey, by the way, here's the pumpkin spice beverages. And I said, well, I obviously need a pumpkin cream chai.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Obviously. I had 2.
I
Two?
support.
Not in the same
No,
day.
I support you fully in that.
Yeah, same.
Okay, thank you.
No judgment here.
Thank you so
And
much.
it really did feel like fall for that one day, which was actually so upsetting because now it is back to being so hot
Literally
and it
the
makes me
hottest
want to
thing in the world.
die.
Yeah.
So I
We're
hate
living-
that.
It's tough out here.
We're living on the sun.
We are living on the sun, genuinely.
It's so bad.
So bad. I hate the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. It's my least favorite season, and I'll say it loud and proud.
We were ranking our summers this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I ended up on fall, summer, winter, spring.
You mean your seasons?
You did say we're summers.
Okay, so the summer of 2013.
I was like, oh wow, that's a really long list.
I was like,
Ah.
okay, that's not what I meant. I meant season.
Your seasons.
Yeah.
And I hate spring. I don't believe in spring.
Okay.
Spring is a liar.
Okay.
No, and I mean it when I say that. Because you think, oh, winter's over, everything's going to be okay. But really, spring is actually winter. But it's
Here,
rain.
yes.
Here, yeah. That's true.
That is true.
I see your
And
point.
it's because our summer lasts until mid-October, and then November is just cold.
Yeah.
We don't get real fall. I'm ready for our second fake fall that
Oh,
hits like
yes.
mid-September.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that one.
Same. I love fall. That is my favorite season.
Same.
For sure. And very much looking forward to that happening soon. One thing coming in the fall that I'm excited about, that we were talking about earlier, and then I was stopped by Ava because Kelsey Ballerini released her track list today because she has an album coming out in October.
Yes.
And there is a song on it that Ava and I were talking about today called Two Things, because there's some drama surrounding it. And Haley asked me a question, I started to describe it, and Ava said, no, save it for the pod. So here we are. Basically, Kelsey Ballerini and the artist Fletcher
Yes.
were friends a few years ago. They have since stopped being friends, and everyone didn't know exactly what was going on, what
Yeah.
happened there. They were like really close as well, so everyone was like, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
On Fletcher's last album, she had a song called Two Things Can Be True. And it was clearly about Kelsey Ballerini. She even uses her laugh in the track.
Right. And isn't that something that Kelsey has said, like, in interviews?
In
often?
interviews
Two things
often.
can be true.
Yes, so everyone was like, oh, this is about Kelsey. And it was basically about how Fletcher had feelings for Kelsey, but Kelsey obviously was getting into a relationship with Chase Stokes.
Yes.
And all of that
Mm-hmm.
led to them just like not talking anymore.
Yeah.
Two things can be true, like he can love you and I can love you too, or something
Yes,
like that.
that is correct.
Oh.
Yes. And Kelsey has never talked about that at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then her track list came out today, and there was a song called Two Things, and everyone said, hello?
Oh.
Is she going to talk
Trauma.
about it? Or is she not? And it's just something that she says. Either way, crazy.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting.
Ooh,
to
I'm
see.
interested to see.
No, very interested. I love album drama.
Oh yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, speaking of album drama,
Yes.
we have loads of it.
Loads.
Miss
Oh, for
Sabrina
sure.
Carpenter released her album last week.
Yes, and it is perfect.
It truly is perfect.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm. And we did spend today trying to rank the album.
All day
Like
long.
literally all day. I redid it about 5 times.
Yeah, I still don't feel super settled in it, but
No.
that just goes to show like a song could be last and still be so wonderful perfect.
Yes, I do need that to be very clear that we all struggled so hard with this because no song on this album is the bottom song. It just can't be. But some songs have to be higher, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, as stated in every album reaction or ranking I've ever done, these opinions change constantly.
Oh yeah, no. It was like listening to the album after I made my rankings, I was like, wow, if I were in a worse mood today, some of these songs would be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So when we say our rankings in a moment, I need everyone to just come at it with no judgment
Mm-hmm.
and some grace and understand that we know
Yeah.
that this could be wrong and right simultaneously.
Yeah, and I'm sure none of us are going to agree, so
Oh, no way.
I fear for the sake of time, we just do top 3
okay.
and then like bottom 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that can be very divisive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel good about top 3.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want to start?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to start at the bottom or the top?
I was just gonna ask that.
Okay, let's start with the bottom. Do we want to do bottom 2 or just bottom 1?
Bottom 2.
Okay. Should we do number 11 first? And then 12 after?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we want to do a 1, 2, 3 situation? Or do we want to go one at a time?
Let's do 1, 2, 3, and hopefully we'll be.
Okay, but this is my issue.
Yeah.
All of my top 3 are split between 2 songs.
Oh, you cheated.
I did
Really
cheat.
made no decisions.
I made
no decisions.
I made no choices because I couldn't.
Okay.
But if I need to, I will.
I think that you can keep 2 and 3 with choices, but you have to choose a 1.
Oh my
choose a
gosh.
1.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Mhm.
All right.
But we'll start at 11.
Okay.
We'll say 1, 2, 3, and do 11.
So this is like our second to last.
second to last.
Wonderful. Mine are not ordered right because they are split.
Of
So,
course. All right. So our second to last. Everyone ready?
yes.
1, 2, 3.
Espresso.
Poetic.
None of us were on.
Espresso? Wait, did you say Juno?
I did.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna bomb.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. I understand that Juno should be higher. I also understand that I couldn't do that, so I didn't know what to do.
And that is okay, and you're entitled to your opinion.
Listen, I love
sick.
Juno. I've listened to it. I've listened to only this album for the past however long. I like the concept of Juno. I think it's interesting. Basically, for you, those who don't know, Juno is her saying like, I'd let you make me Juno if you love me right, referencing the movie Juno, of course, about getting pregnant.
This is crazy news.
Yeah, but yours, I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say espresso is at the bottom, but espresso's in my top 5.
Yeah, I
It's in
can't
the
say
middle
that.
for me, so I understand. It's
I
also
just-
been out long.
I've heard it for
Yeah, I
so
understand.
long, and it's starting to get me kind of annoyed.
That's okay. What is sad is Dumb and Poetic was supposed to be my favorite.
It was.
That's what I called, and
You
it was
did.
at the bottom.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mhm.
That's okay.
Should we do our very, very bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are not going to enjoy my answer.
You're,
I understand.
I feel like you're not going to enjoy mine either.
I don't know if mine is that controversial.
Okay, we're going to go. 1, 2, 3. Good
Coincidence.
graces. What did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Good graces, Haley.
No,
I know,
coincidence.
Coincidence. Okay.
Here's my issue.
So I think you hate me.
No, listen. I knew you were going to be upset. Good Graces, I love that song. I love the way it sounds. Like, it's so catchy, understandably. I am more of a lyrics girl, usually, than a, like, beat girl,
Yeah.
like, melody. So I love the melody, but the lyrics for me hit way less hard than every other song on the album for me. So that's why I say it.
Doesn't the I won't give a fuck about you part, doesn't that sound like some TikTok sound or something? It's like, my baby daddy, you ain't my baby daddy. Did I make that up in my brain?
No.
No, I can hear it.
I love that song.
No, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
you're
it just isn't my last. It is my
And
last.
yours was coincidence.
Well, yeah.
I feel really fine about that.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
it's
you guys
your-
would feel pretty
It's
good.
my third to last, and it was
Yeah.
almost my second to last, and then I switched it with Juno in one of my rankings. So
Yeah, it like didn't stick out to me whatsoever. Like, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's
a great,
wonderful,
it's a
but-
great
and
song,
I will
but like,
say, love the tea.
Oh,
given it
yeah.
has- so good. For those of you who are unaware of what this album is about, do you think that's important to note? Because
Yeah,
it's
let's
very
talk about
fun.
it.
So going back a ways, in her last album, Sabrina Carpenter was discussing all of the drama surrounding her, Olivia Rodrigo, and Joshua Bassett. Olivia Rodrigo obviously wrote Driver's License about Joshua Bassett.
allegedly.
Allegedly, of course. Reference to Blonde Girl that everyone figured out was Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Everyone started sending death threats to Joshua Bassett and Sabrina Carpenter because the internet is a terrible place.
Right.
And then she decided to write an album talking about her perspective on everything, specifically a song called Because I Liked a Boy that was very direct and being like, you people are the worst. I just liked a boy and you all attacked me for no reason.
Right.
So she had that little love triangle of it all in her last album. Now we come to this album, Short and Sweet. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes dated for like 3 years. Very popular couple in the zeitgeist. Had been friends for a long time before. So they've been dating. They broke up. Sad.
Right.
Sabrina Carpenter and Shawn Mendes start dating casually for like 4 or 5 months or something.
Yeah.
Like it was, but while Shawn and Camila were broken up.
Yes.
Now, suddenly, Shawn Mendes was back together with Camila Cabello.
They showed up at Coachella together.
They did show back up at Coachella, and everyone was like, oh, okay. Now, Shawn and Camila did break up again shortly after,
Well, yeah.
of course. But Sabrina Carpenter, of course, wrote some songs about it.
Yes.
Had some feelings
Well,
regarding
yeah.
what happened,
Mhm.
specifically in the song Coincidence, where she's talking about how his ex showed up in the same city and suddenly he had doubts and suddenly he was, going to her place. As she
Yeah.
says in a crazy line, she's talking about how, oh, of course, your car drove itself from LA to her thighs, which, jaw-dropping lyric.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Enough said.
Enough said. So a lot of drama in this album. So
Yeah.
I do respect the tea in that song.
Mhm.
Fun. But
Yeah.
sound wise, not as
Yeah.
hard hitting, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
agree.
was a great story, but it just wasn't. It's not for my own personal
Mhm.
jam.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very fun. Of course we all disagree, and that's okay.
But
And
it's okay.
And
yeah,
again, these can change. So
Yeah, this is an
Okay.
ongoing list.
now do we want to go 3, 2, 1? Okay. Haley, are you ready to
okay. I'm ready to plead my case.
Okay. What's your number 3? Maybe let's not count this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
What
think
are
that'll
you-
make sense
what
for
are you
us.
choosing between?
So for number 3, I was between Bed Chem
Yep.
and Lie to Girls.
Okay. That's so funny because that's my 3 and 4.
Okay.
I ended up putting Bedkin 3,
Mhm.
but Light of Girls is a very, very close.
Lie to Girls
4.
is good.
Yeah, very close. What's your 3?
I like that. My 3 is Sharpest Tool.
Okay.
And I really, really, really love Sharpest Tool.
Yes, of course. You'll
Mhm.
see that I do as well in a
Yeah.
moment. No, Bedkin is a earworm. That gets
It's so
stuck
good.
in your head. It's so
And I
fun.
love how just cheek and tongue it is. Tongue in cheek.
Yeah, it's so clever.
And it's
so
been a
cheeky.
long day.
Yeah, I really love that.
Yeah.
It's so
Mhm.
good.
Such a fun song. I feel like that's very much her nonsense of this album.
Mhm.
Very
Silly.
cheeky and silly and
Silly girl.
yeah. Just make sure we dance. which is
Yeah.
nice. Okay, what is everyone's number 2?
Haley?
Okay, for number 2, I was between Slim Pickens and
Yeah.
Sharpest Tool.
Okay, so you had a number 2 at Slim and Ava, that was your last.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's wild.
Yeah.
It
And,
wasn't
and it gets crazier here. I
Oh.
promise.
okay. Wasn't Slim Pickens your
It was my the
Claimed.
one that I claimed, and
Oh,
I
that's
really
great.
do like it.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
It's giving country. It's giving
Yes.
kind of sassy.
It's kind of giving Dolly to me.
A little
It
bit,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very Dolly Parton.
I liked it.
Yeah, same.
My number 2 was Juno.
Mm.
Okay. And yes.
Again,
I
I very much
understand.
love it.
And I knew that you would be upset that it was so low for me, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
My number 2 was Don't Smile.
Okay, yeah,
I love Don't Smile.
me too.
That was my number 4.
The vibe is so good. It's also a perfect way to end the album.
Yeah, I really love a last song on any album because they always kind of do the come down of it all, and I
Yes.
just love Maisie Peters does that really well.
She
Mr.
does.
Man Clean at the end of 1989.
Yeah.
I just love a last slow little
Mm-hmm.
roll to the end.
Yeah, it's also nice, that song, because obviously most of the album is very upbeat, fun, being kind of unserious, talking about how I'm all good now,
Yeah.
a little bit or whatever. And then that song is kind of oh, actually I kind of wish that you were sad and I'm actually a little sad.
Yeah.
And actually this did
Mhm.
affect me. And I just like that aspect of
Yeah.
how it ends.
Well, can we just go straight into one then?
Yeah.
Don't Smile was my number 1.
Nice.
I'm obsessed. I also feel like that song is kind of the way that I talk in life. I'm
Oh.
yeah, don't smile because it's over. Bitch, cry. That's so me.
Yeah.
Cry.
Cry because cry
Yeah.
because it happened. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving me. So on Friday, my coworker was. So let me tell you about my life. I feel like I've told Rachel already, but
Okay.
my coworker was in 30A this weekend. And I walked into work on Friday and I said, yeah, seeing her Instagram story this morning ruined my day. And my boss goes, oh my gosh, really? And I was like, no. Like, I was just talking.
I'm just a girl.
I was just talking. Like, I just said that. And everyone agreed with me. Like, we're just talking. That's how I feel about this song. It's like,
Okay.
you're serious and you're like, oh, damn, like, I wish that was me. But you're also, like, just being cheeky about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Obsessed. Sorry, not to make this song about me. I just made that about me. It's not my song.
It's because you connect to it. That's
Yeah,
why
I'm
you
obsessed
know.
with it. Okay.
What's your number one, Haley?
So, unfortunately,
Oh no.
I was between two songs, but I was told I can only choose one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll have you know, my top two
I know.
were your bottom two.
Yeah, I figured.
So, I think my top one would be Juno.
Okay.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so catchy.
It is.
It's so catchy. Although I will say, we talked about this earlier, and I found a plot hole with this, because I was sitting there and I thought, I love the movie Juno. My mom loves the movie Juno. Like, it's such a good movie. It's about a teenage girl who gets pregnant. And I'm sitting there listening to this song, and I'm like, wow, this is so catchy. I really, really like it. And it's my favorite of the album, like, truly. She's saying that she would let this man, whoever this man is, make her Juno. Correct me if I'm wrong, she's a 25-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She cannot be a teenage mother.
Yeah.
So, and I understand that we're focusing on, like, the pregnancy aspect.
Right.
But there are so many other movies in which there are pregnant women.
Yeah.
About pregnant women.
Yeah.
But Juno's real short and catchy.
I know.
But
But she's I was really sticking with the teenage pregnancy, like,
Yeah.
that
You really
theme,
caught on to that.
and she wasn't.
Yeah.
It's true.
However, it's my favorite on the album
And
now.
Yeah, and I'm happy for it. I don't dislike, I would like to say, I don't dislike the song. Would like to reiterate. It just
No,
fell
just
in my
say
ranking.
What was your
you
second
hate
choice?
The Graces.
Oh, I
And
really
it
do
is
love Good
Very
Graces.
Graces is
catchy,
really
as I
good.
said. My number one was in fact Sharpest Tool, which was the song that I claimed.
Wow.
It
Which
was.
I feel like never happened.
Yeah.
That is really
So I felt really
wonderful.
proud of myself.
Yeah.
That I pulled that out. Because I love Sharpest Tool.
It's really good.
Lyrically, sonically is so
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
How
good.
much the bitch you hate?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Jaw dropping. Like so good.
Jaw dropping good. Mm-hmm.
Very good stuff.
Very fun. That is like literally all we listened to this weekend.
Oh yeah. Every time we got in the car, we just put
Press
it on
play.
in order.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we listen to?
Very fun.
Well, actually, I have uncovered a new project to listen to.
Oh, didn't we?
If Sabrina's new album took over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my Monday and Tuesday morning completely, Katseye,
Yes.
Popstar Academy. I'm obsessed.
Yes, we did. We were sitting on the couch one night and we were like, we need something to watch, but we weren't convinced that we could focus on a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And Ava was like, oh my gosh, have you heard of the docuseries Popstar Academy? And of course I said, no.
Yeah.
What is that? And it is the formation of this group, Katseye, pop group. And they're
Yes.
doing it in the style of how K-pop trains.
Yeah, so it was a collaboration between HYBE, who put together BTS and like
Mm-hmm.
other K-pop groups, and Geffen, which is part of UMG, and that's what Olivia Rodrigo is signed to.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically picked a bunch of girls. At the end of it, there were 20 girls going to the next step, but they trained for a whole year, dancing and singing every day.
Mm.
And then they got introduced to a survival show, which, mind you, when they had all interviewed for this documentary, the producer said, this will not be a survival show. You will just train and then get picked.
Yep.
They lied,
They did lie.
but that is what producers do.
And always lie. We've always said that.
So true.
Always lie unless it's to women who are young girls who are like 16 to 20. Maybe
Yeah, actually,
don't
in
lie.
this situation, I didn't love that they were lying.
But so, you know, they go to Korea, they start like doing what they call missions, where they will sing and dance and like create a video, and then they would put that online, they would stream it, and the public would vote on it.
Okay.
And so by the end, it was probably 50% fan vote, 50% judge vote, and they picked 6 girls to be in the
Yes.
group, and now they're here and they're on TikTok, and they just put out their first EP.
Yep.
And they all kind of sound the same.
Of course.
I will admit that.
They do.
But earworms
They are earworms.
They're
It's stuck in
earworms.
my head currently.
That's why they all sound the same.
Yeah.
They said it's gonna get stuck in their head, so we may as well just do it at different speeds.
Literally.
Yeah. And I cried my way through the show. Like, something about watching, like, young girls with a dream crying. I cried too.
No, it's
Your
rough.
dream is my dream.
When they get sent home, truly
Oh,
heartbreaking.
it's so heartbreaking.
So heartbreaking.
And these are all girls who, they come from all walks of life. So
Yeah.
you'll get sent home, you're 19, you, like, gave up your apartment to, like, move here,
Mhm.
so you're homeless.
Yeah.
This girl literally was calling her friend being like, hey, do you know of any place I can stay for, like, a month? Like, I think I might have money.
Yeah.
Good
No,
lord.
Terrifying.
Terrifying. Yeah. I will say, the documentary really sucks you in.
Mhm.
Very invested. We'll be watching it tonight. Some more because I have like 2 episodes left or something. Overall, production-wise, not a great show.
The editing was crazy.
Yeah.
For one, half of it is, like, Korean people speaking in Korean, and the captions are there 25% of the time they're talking. So they'll just be, like, giving notes, and you're sitting there like, I wonder what they're saying.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Couldn't tell you.
What intern?
I
Forgot.
know.
They ran out of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I get it.
The semester ended.
Yeah, they were like, well, it's
Their
fine.
internship over. They got their credit. They moved on.
Yeah.
Truly. But yeah, very, very much invested in that show this weekend. Took over my life a little bit. But that's actually good because I've been needing some stuff to watch.
Yeah. No, I feel like we have been talking lately, like, well, obviously I'm in a television rut because I'm in the trenches just trying to get through Secret Life of the American Teenager.
You were really committed to that, and I just don't think
Yeah.
you need to be.
Listen, if you're going to get through 3.5 out of 5 seasons of The Secret Life of the American Teenager, then it's just embarrassing if you quit. Like, I did all of this for nothing,
I guess that's fair.
so I'm really persevering, but it's really testing me.
Fair enough.
What have you been watching lately?
I have been doing a rewatch of Friday Night Lights.
Mhm.
It's football season, and I said, well, the only football I care about is fake high school football.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Clear eyes, full hearts can't lose.
Yeah.
I'm just going to quote, what's the Riverdale quote? You've never experienced the highs and lows of high school football.
Yes. Yeah, that's
It
as
really
intense as
is
it
the
gets.
highs and lows. And let me tell you, it is my rewatch. So I have seen this before. So there are some characters that are annoying me so much, and I'm like, I forgot how much I don't like you. The coach's daughter, Julie Taylor, gets on my nerves in season 2. Fully a brat. Just truly a brat.
And listen.
Yeah, you're a teenage girl,
Brat summer.
but she's really doubling down on being a
Yeah.
brat. And her mom just had a new baby. Like, can you be a little supportive? Anyway.
That would make me a brat too.
That would make me such a brat.
I understand, yes, but, also, girl,
Get it together.
get it together. Also, I really like Matt Saracen, who's, the quarterback on the team, and he's my favorite character ever. And they have, a thing, and they do end up together in the series, and I love Matt so much, and she annoys me, and so I have to remember that, she
Gets better.
gets
Yeah,
better.
stay strong.
Stay strong. Gotta get through it. But no, very much enjoying that show. I do believe that Only Murders in the Building comes back. Now. I actually think. Sometime.
Hey, by the way, I've never watched it. I just know it's coming back.
I've only seen the first season, but Rachel keeps me up to date with the real life dating of Martin Short.
And
And-
Meryl?
Yeah, did you see the pictures of the
Of
premiere?
course I did, holding hands.
I know.
Shut your mouth.
It's so cute.
I'm obsessed.
I know. It's very cute. And I did love that there were all of the memes of that, it's you and me and your friend Steve.
Yeah.
Steve Martin was just in the background of
Yeah.
all those pictures.
Yeah, it's
Very good
stuff.
job on the meme front, everybody. But yeah, I'm excited for that to come back. But yeah, I was glad that I found the rewatch of Friday Night Lights because I was in the rut as well.
It's the perfect season for that.
Season 4 of Emily in Paris came out.
Oh, and of course I've watched it.
I haven't. Is it good? Well, let me rephrase. Because
Like, is it Emily in Paris?
is it Emily in Paris good? Oh no.
Well, let's talk. Did I enjoy every second of it? Yes.
Okay.
Has it lost its sparkle? Absolutely. There's some sort of magic in the first season of Emily in Paris because she is so dumb and she's got her stupid little Instagram. But around season 3, they stopped posting her Instagram. What? She's too cool now? And I just think that was a really nice touch. they make Camille get pregnant. Not interested. That's not a spoiler. That happens in season 3.
Did it?
I'm not interested in Emily in Paris being a stepmother. It's not for me. So it's just this has been drawn out too long. I just want them to live happily ever after. And also Gabrielle. He's looking a little worn down.
Oh.
He literally looks like a man who is about to have a baby. So maybe he's a really great actor. But he's going through it. And so I don't know. We'll see how the season ends.
Oh yeah,
The
because
second
they're
half
releasing
comes out.
Hurts.
Oh.
There were 5 or 6 episodes though. So better than Bridgerton.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's Emily in Paris.
No, they have no business drawing it out.
You have no business withholding the episodes from the public. And I'm speaking to you, Netflix.
Yeah.
Truly.
Watch it back.
You have no reason. It's Emily in Paris. There are no stakes involved. You
No,
literally
not a single
what's the spoiler what's the climax of the show gonna be?
And there was
I know.
not a real cliffhanger.
No.
There really wasn't.
Of course it's not.
No.
And guess what? You know what they've already given it away. She's going to Rome.
What?
She goes to Italy in the second half of it.
Surprise for you, Ava.
She goes to Italy in the second half of the season.
You were quite shocked.
Congrats.
Are you joking?
I'm not. Emily goes to Rome
Gotta be Emily and Rome now.
Why?
to impress a client or something. I don't know.
Apparently she goes
Of
back
course
to Paris.
that's her life.
It's in the title.
I'm so confused. How do I not know that? And I watched it. Did
Beats
you
me.
watch it?
No.
It's just out in the zeitgeist.
Well,
They've also just posted about it.
okay.
I don't know.
Where have I been?
Your finger was not
You're
on the
just
pulse of this
watching
one.
No.
A Secret Life of the American Teenager, and you're just
Yeah,
gone
that's
from.
just really
in
doling
a
away
bubble.
right
Yeah.
Something else that I watched this weekend was actually in theaters. And I went to go see the movie Blink twice yesterday
With Channing Tatum.
with Channing Tatum.
Love him.
It's the directorial debut of Zoe Kravitz. She also
Mhm.
helped write it. And I went into it not exactly knowing what to expect. I thought it would at least be fine.
Yeah.
Was how I was walking in.
Mhm.
It was genuinely one of my favorite films of the year.
Wow.
Yes. Now I will say for anybody who wants to go see it, there is a trigger warning at the beginning. There is sexual assault, sexual violence, so do know that going in. But if you feel comfortable seeing it, please do. It is a psychological thriller, dark comedy situation.
Mm-hmm.
The vibes are very much like Get Out and White Lotus season 2, together, and the cinematography is very much The Shining. How they do close-ups, you see the craziness increase throughout. The actors are so good at acting with their eyes the whole time. There's so many moments where Naomi Aki, who's the main girl,
Mm-hmm.
she's playing with 6 different emotions in her eyes at once, and it's just on her face, and it's incredible. It's also playing with the idea of what it's like to just what if you could just forget trauma?
Mm.
Is that good or bad? And is could you use that for good or evil? It's very interesting. Also, Channing Tatum plays the bad guy.
He does.
He plays the bad guy, and that is very un-Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yes, and I love when actors do that, when they play against type. So, highly recommend, whether you go see it in theaters or wait until it comes out on streaming. But very good if you like thrillers or dark comedies.
Yeah, I really want to see that.
Very fun.
Unfortunately, I don't like thrillers or dark comedies.
Well,
Well,
then you
actually,
would not like it.
I like a dark comedy,
Okay.
but I don't love a thriller.
Yeah.
Mm,
And I fear it might scare me too much.
That's okay.
Right.
It's good to know what's for you and what's not.
Yeah,
yes, some films aren't for everyone.
so true.
But yeah, very good movie. Was very happy that I saw it.
You want to laugh or cry?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do first?
I want to laugh.
Yeah, let's laugh first.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. What game show / reality show could you win?
Okay.
Ooh.
Fun. Haley, do you have one?
Actually,
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the TLC classic For Weddings?
Yes.
Loved Four Weddings. That was my jam.
I would kill it at 4 Weddings.
Oh yes. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, that would be so fun.
That would be so fun.
Are they
Uh,
still on air?
I
So,
don't know.
guys,
Uh-huh.
it went off air for a long time.
Yeah.
And then recently, a few years ago, it came back.
Did it?
However,
Oh.
there's a twist now. Everyone, all of the participants, the brides, know each other. So they're either
No.
friends,
Oh, this is my dream.
family,
Oh, whoa.
all getting married in the same year. And
That's
they have
so
to-
fun.
Rank each other's weddings
Yeah,
and choose who gets to go on this destination honeymoon.
that is so fun.
Okay, so I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is there any sort of like wedding fund given to you by the show?
No.
Which is what makes
Shit.
it fun because some weddings are a lot of money and some weddings
Yeah.
aren't. And it's like,
One of
which
my-
wedding did you enjoy more?
One of my absolute favorite episodes of this show
Mm-hmm.
is one of the weddings is like close to $1 million wedding. Like their budget was endless.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, well, their reception was on a dinner cruise.
Kinda cute.
Absolute insanity.
Yeah.
I would kill 4 Weddings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love four
I
weddings.
love
It's very
that.
fun. I love four weddings because obviously you get to throw a great wedding and have people talk
Mhm.
about how good your wedding is.
Yeah.
And you can be like, look at how good I did.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're allowed to be judgy.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I
And-
love being judgy.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite pastimes.
Of course.
No, what I think is hysterical is like the way that they judge each other was always like, well, the chicken was a little dry at her wedding. Obviously, my overall experience was a 4 out of 10. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What
do
do
you
you
think
mean?
if we went on 4 weddings, our friendship would survive it?
No.
No, I think that they're all no longer friends, probably.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is like friends, family,
Family's rough.
Mhm.
No, family's rough.
that's wild. It was like this girl was marrying into the family,
Mhm.
and her sister-in-law was like the groom's
Yeah.
sister was also getting married that year. How on earth are you gonna look at each other at like Christmas dinner ever again?
No.
No, that is horrible.
Mm-mm. But so
Oh,
dramatic.
Great
Yeah,
TV.
juicy.
Great
So
TV.
dramatic. I would crush 4 Weddings.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was the
That's a
first thing
good
that came
answer.
to mind. The second would be Love Island.
Yeah.
Only because I had a dream that I was on Love Island a
That's
few
perfect.
weeks ago and I killed.
I'm sure you did. You would.
Thank you. A new hot bombshell.
What is the villa? I got a text.
I got a text!
I don't know if I would be great at Love Island, but I
Mhm.
would love to be on Love Island in
Sure.
a different life.
Mhm.
In a life where I was like 22 and still crazy. Actually, when I was 22, I might have killed it. on
You
Love
could have.
Island.
Actually, I really think at 22 you would have killed it. You were just like a little off your rocker that year, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't thinking straight, which I
Mhm.
think, I wish I had a show following me around for all of those decisions
Yeah.
that I made, because then it would have been worth it.
Right? Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't think I'd be good on any game show.
Okay.
Okay. That's kind of rude of me to say myself.
Yeah,
never
let's-
even
and we're
heard of
talking
it.
about my
Rachel
friend.
to
I
agree.
think I could do
I
Are
was
You
just-
Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I could do Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
That's
Preferably with
oh, wait.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, they're bringing
They're
it back
doing
with
that
Are
one
You
with-
Smarter Than a Celebrity? Which is
Yeah.
very fun.
I could do that. I think I'd kill that. Maybe Amazing Race if I had the right partner.
It wouldn't be me.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Erica and I have talked about going on Amazing Race together. Like, have seriously talked
I
about
think
it.
you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we would do well. We have traveled together in the past, and it went well. So, who's to say? But I think that would be fun.
I think another one that would be really fun is Big Brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See,
that would be
okay,
super fun.
yes, because anyone who knows me knows that I have a deep love for Survivor.
Mhm.
Like a deep love.
Yes.
I've seen every episode. We're introducing Erica to it. She's falling in love with it as well. But I do not want to live on an island for
Right.
26 days. I'm so
No.
sorry.
You
With
couldn't
no
maybe
food.
go on there.
No. But I would love the psychological aspect
Yeah.
of that. Like, so much. I do think I would do well at that.
Mhm.
So I would love to do a show like The Traders or Big
Yeah.
Brother, where, like, you have all of that stuff, but you're in a house that's nice.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd
Living
be
your
super
life.
fun.
That'd be good. Or I could do, like, I genuinely think I would be good on just like game shows. Like
Yeah.
I watch a lot of game
Mhm.
shows, like Password or $100,000 Pyramid. I think I'd kill.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to go on a little game show circuit. I don't know.
Maybe. You know what we need to do?
Hmm.
Is go to that thing at the Opry Mills Mall.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that fake trivia game show.
Yeah, they like
That
put you
could
in a
be-
game show.
Yeah, that could
should
be our
do that.
test.
That would be really
We
fun.
should do
And
Let's
we'll
do
just
it.
submit that to like the networks
Yeah, that's good.
and see what they pick up.
Let's start an
Okay.
LLC right now too, so we can write that off.
Perfect.
Oh, of course. Love it.
Deal.
Mhm. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Do we want to cry?
Let's cry.
Let's cry.
If you could know one of your life statistics, what would it be?
Now, this means like if you could know how many times you ever hug someone in your life, or like how many books you read ever, or just a certain statistic
Mm-hmm.
about life that you would love to know.
Hmm.
Do you have one?
Okay. This is the first thing that came to my mind, and
Mhm.
I don't think I do want to know this, but
Okay.
imagine learning how many times you've ever been lied to.
Oh,
Like that would mess me up, so I can't. But
That
That's
would be
wild.
because even if someone was just like, "Oh no, I'm busy," and that counts as a lie, in your head you'd be like,
so many lies.
"Yeah."
Oh my gosh, that would be a
Mm.
scary statistic. to
Yeah, I
know.
don't like that.
Interesting.
That's very nice to
Yeah.
think. Like, very nice. Very nice job.
Very nice.
Okay, I know what I want. I want to know how many people have ever had like a crush on me.
That's a good one.
Oh, that is nice.
That'd be really good. for
That
me
would be
to go.
really interesting to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
That would
good
be
one.
great for the ego.
Yeah.
The spirit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spirits would be high.
Mhm.
It's good for morale.
Yes, that's good. Or like how many times someone you had a crush on thought about you.
Oh, I got butterflies.
I actually would not be able to know that. It's too. It's like
I guess I would
flying
only
too
be
close
good
to the
if-
sun.
Yeah, I would only be good if they thought about you a lot. Imagine it comes back and it's like 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
actually. Never mind.
So maybe I don't want to know that. I don't know. Maybe like, it's a good statistic. Do you ever?
Mine is really silly, but
Okay.
like, I have a little nervous thing that I do
Mhm.
where I go,
Yeah.
and I do it so unknowingly
Yeah.
until like someone points it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd love to know how many times in my life I've unknowingly gone, like
Yeah,
while doing
that's a
something.
good one.
Interesting.
I don't know where it came from. It's just my little like nervous tick, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's your thing. It's your trademark.
Aw.
We all have one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We all have one.
Yeah.
I think it would be really interesting to know how many times. Oh, this is actually an interesting one. How many times have you showed up in someone's dreams?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I would like that.
Yeah, like where am I popping up? Like
Yeah.
how many people am I just like walking around,
Walking through.
walking through? Because you only dream of people who you have actually seen.
Yeah. And
So, like,
people.
That number could be someone could have seen me when I was in Spain once, and I could have just walked in the back of their dream,
That
but
is
I would know the
amazing.
answer, which is so
Yeah, that would be really trippy. I like that.
yeah.
That is
that's
really
fun.
cool.
I wish you could get life statistics somehow.
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point someone will create an Elon or
Yeah.
Someone
Elon,
else.
Use your power for good.
Yeah, something.
Get those astronauts back,
yeah.
and then you could
Yeah.
focus on our life.
Honestly,
statistics.
get those astronauts back for real.
I'm scared. I'm
Well,
scared.
and hey, just bring them back regardless.
yeah, regardless, bring them back. But
Please.
wait. Or like a boring one is like how many books
Books,
I've actually
yeah.
read. Because I have been tracking for a few years on Goodreads, but like as a child I obviously didn't track.
Mhm.
And there's no way for me to go back now and figure
Yeah.
that out. But like at the end of my life, if I could actually have a number of how many books I read,
Yeah.
that would be so
Ooh,
interesting.
that
What
would
if
be
it's not
great.
an even number?
Well,
Yeah,
you'd
what
have
if it
to
was, like,
you'd have to
153.
then you go pick up Cat in the Hat real quick.
Yeah.
Or you go pick up a children's book you've never read real quick. And you make it even.
I
Oh
would
my
love to
gosh.
know how many hours I've spent watching Love Island,
Ooh.
because those have been
Mm.
racking up.
Racking
That's a
up.
lot of my life.
Mm-hmm. Or how many hours I've spent watching a movie.
Yeah.
Any movie.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say how many hours I've spent watching like TikToks or
Oh
anything.
gosh.
Oh,
But
Scary
I do
number.
think screen time does take care of that for me.
Screen
That's a
time
good
does
I
explain
could look
it
at that.
too,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, all good ones. Something I'm gonna be thinking about different statistics.
Yeah.
Forever.
I don't know if this made me cry. It's
No.
very interesting. It did like prompt a little thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, practical thing.
To laugh, to cry, or to think.
Think for
We're
her.
intellectuals.
Ooh.
Clearly, this is an intellectual podcast.
Uh-huh.
We've always said that.
Yeah, we say funnest.
We say fun.
Good way to bring it back. Thank you.
Full circle.
Full circle. I had a lot of fun.
Me
Glad to
too.
have you back, Haley.
Oh my gosh, I feel so complete holding this microphone. I told Ava earlier, I was like, it felt weird
Mm-hmm.
to not have one. Hey, by the way, I went to that Corgi race. The Corgi I was there to
Yes.
support. He won.
A star.
Incredible.
Much to everybody's surprise. He won that prize and then immediately got into a dogfight.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well,
And it
Well,
was rough.
Okay.
I mean, nobody got hurt, but the corgis were fighting.
well, you know what?
Well,
The girls were fighting.
The adrenaline was coursing through.
It was. And so I was very sad to miss being here, but you understand, I had to be there for him.
definitely.
Yes.
And I think I was probably what prompted the win. So
Oh,
Of
yeah, you had the
course.
good luck charm.
Yeah, so you
come
had
on,
to go, obviously.
naturally. But I feel so good being back here.
Oh, it was, yes.
I think this is really good for us. I think we were all in a little bit of a funk today.
Just a little.
And now
We feel better.
we're together.
We're back. We got our first wind of the day because
Let's
we
do
never got
This
one
was
at the
our
beginning.
first
This was
wind.
our first wind.
And hey, it's only 8:40.
yeah, only took us almost all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just 12 hours.
But if you guys also had fun and want to follow us on social media, you can follow us at TLTC Pod at TikTok or Instagram. Also, you can find this episode on Apple or Spotify. And please leave 5 stars.
Please, please,
Leave us a
please.
cutie little comment.
I did a little Sabrina Carpenter reference.
Oh, you did.
Intellectuals.
We're
Intellectuals.
so smart.
Let us know your top 3 Sabrina Carpenter songs.
Oh yeah, let us know your top 3 and then
Bottom
your
2.
least favorite.
Ooh,
Mhm.
scandalous.
Scandalous. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.